Welcome to Les Mills Mindfulness. Today's practice can be done either lying down on the ground or in a seated position on the edge of a bench or on a straight back chair. And if we're seated on the ground, let's cross our legs in front of us and place the hands either in our laps or on our knees. And when you're comfortable, allowing the eyes to close. We can think of awareness as a kind of space where the inputs from each of our senses come in to help us navigate through the world. When we close our eyes, we can start to bring more attention to our other senses: touch, smell, sounds. So with our eyes closed, let's begin to move the body to find a strong, stable posture. We can lift through the crown of the head, feeling the back and neck start to awaken and extend. And we can slowly rock the body side to side and forward and back to find a nice sense of center and balance. Our posture relaxed but alert. And once you've found that posture, just coming into stillness again. And let's mark this point with 2 long inhales and exhales. With each exhale, relaxing a little bit more into the body, into this moment as it is right now. And then allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. In today's practice, we will see how the mind continually produces thoughts, whether we like it or not. And with practice, we can recognize these thoughts and guide our attention back to our object of focus, which today is going to be different parts of the body where we can see the breath moving. So let's begin the practice by gathering up our attention and placing it at the edges of our nostrils. And just noticing if we can feel the sensation of the breath moving here. Not straining to feel sensations, just creating some space for them to rise up in our awareness. Any light tingling, any sense we might have of the air as it moves in and out. We might also notice some sounds associated with breathing. Maybe a slight difference in temperature between the inhale and exhale. And the texture, maybe one's smoother than the other. And just noticing if the mind has wandered off now. And just recognizing that and gently guiding it back to our breathing in the nostrils. Today we're going to use the meditative attitude of beginner's mind. This is where we let go of any sense of knowing we have, knowing what breathing is, what it feels like, etc. And we observe the breath as if we're feeling it for the first time. And so as we rest here, observing the feeling of breathing, just allowing yourself to feel the breath as if it is the first time. And let's move our attention now from the nostrils down to the chest. And taking a moment to allow the attention to arrive here fully. I'm starting to feel the gentle expansion of the front and back of the rib cage on the in-breath. Noticing how the breath reaches its peak and then changes direction. The body easing and relaxing back down on the out-breath. Into a period of stillness at its end. We may notice a subtle movement in the shoulders and top of the stomach. Sense of the fabric of the clothing moving against the skin. Just as the chest expands and contracts with the breath. And checking in to see if the mind has wandered from the chest region. This is just the nature of the mind, and we don't fight with it, don't wrestle with it, just recognizing thoughts when they have arrived. Let's take our attention now and move it down into the belly. And taking a moment now to allow the attention just to fully arrive here in the belly region, in the deepest part of the breath. And just allowing yourself to drop out of the thinking about what a breath is, and instead connecting again to beginner's mind, wondering, what does the breath feel like in the belly? Feeling the belly inflate like a balloon on the in-breath, and skin beginning to tighten as the pressure builds. And the gentle sinking of the belly back towards the spine on the out-breath as the air slowly leaves the body. And bringing special attention now to the quiet spaces at the end of the out-breath, and seeing how long we can comfortably rest in this quiet space before the next inhale naturally begins. Noticing what happens to sound in this space. Maybe getting a sense of the heartbeat. Again, checking to see where your attention is now. And to finish the practice, we're going to include the whole body in our awareness, feeling the sensations of breathing in the body as a whole. And the body expanding, rising on the in-breath. And the sense of ease and relaxing into the moment of the out-breath. And the period of momentary stillness at the end of the out-breath. And the breath is something we can access at any moment. If we notice we are stuck in some thought pattern, or if our mind keeps jumping between different thoughts and we're struggling to find some focus, by connecting to the breath, even if only for a couple of in and exhales, we can create a pause and give the mind a chance to stabilize and begin afresh. So as we bring the practice to a close, just beginning to bring some movement back into the body. And we'll start from the bottom and move upwards. So first some movement into the feet and the legs and the torso and the chest, arms, hands, neck, the head. I'm slowly allowing the eyes to open and arriving back in the room. And let's mark the end with one long in and exhale. And thank you for your practice.